Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. My channel, it's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fabulous yarning community. Returning subscribers, hi, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Monday with me for Make Along Monday. And boy, am I in a lot of make-alongs. I am doing Luck of the Draw 7. I am doing Sophie's Universe. I am doing Jackie at Crochet HD. Shawl. Yes, Jackie, I'm not going to sing it, but I hear you in my head. I am doing Judy's Creations and Crochets. Crochet along once a month based on the flowers, and I just added a new one. Oh wait, no, I forgot. I'm doing the Double Dog Dare blanket and the new one. And the new one is because of Laura at Mad Mimi. She mentioned that she had gotten the email from Expression Fiber Arts, and I'm like, wow, did I miss that one? So I went back and I looked and I thought, well, I've never done one of theirs. Let's see what this one is all about. This crochet along is a year-long crochet along called Multivalence. And I looked at it and I thought, oh my gosh, it's, you know, a lot of yarn and with little hooks. I mean, it's 1,200 or 2,615 yards of yarn using a number 4. Then I read this. This is kind of like their intro to it. It says, the meditative properties of mandalas are appreciated by cultures and philosophies throughout the world. A mandala's circular form ranges from the simple to intricate, inspiring moments of inward and outward reflection. People create mandalas from a variety of materials, from the impertinence of sand to the solidity of carved stone. Multivalence is formed from yarn that is scrumptious in both color and texture. As you crochet each section, each round, each stitch, hone your focus. Be mindful of the feel of the yarn as it slips through your fingers. Note the soft sounds of the hook moving through the yarn. Watch as each movement creates a stitch that flows into another to form the unique patterns. Breathe deep and slowly. Pull your tongue away from the roof of your mouth as you unclench your jaw and drop your shoulders down and back. Know that in this moment you are creating art and enjoy the process. When I read that, I was like, I am all in, because what a great reminder that we are artists and we are creating these things either from our own imagination or using somebody else's creativity and putting it into our own, adding our own little twist to things, whether we follow the pattern directly or we add to it or subtract to it. We're all artists. We are fiber artists. And that sentence about unclenching your jaw and relaxing your shoulders, I was like, yes, that is exactly it. Each creation that we create should be joyful and made with love and maybe a little bit of our hair, each stitch. But we are, as fiber artists, should enjoy the process and shouldn't keep all of this external pressure on ourselves. We're not machines. We're humans that create this beautiful thing at the end of the day. If it's a washcloth, a hat, the most intricate tablecloth lace, it's all art created by a human hand. So I'm like, yeah, I have to be a part of this. They use a sport weight yarn, which I don't have a whole lot of. So I'm gonna dig through and see what I can find. Pretty sure I won't have 12 colors of it, but I might have 6 or 7 colors, and we'll just go with that. I'll cake it up and see what we got, and see how it turns out. So that crochet along, even though part 1 is here already, it doesn't start until the end of the month. So I have a couple more days to organize my thoughts and my yarn and get it caked up and ready to go before I start that. But I will be starting that. So Laura, thank you for that. I really needed to hear that about the unclenching your jaw and relax and know you're creating art. Moving on to the other crochet along or make along with Laura at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. Her Double Dog Dare knit blanket. We're doing the Fall Cuddler by Mama and a Stitch. I am using 10 millimeter US 15 bamboo hooks by Knitter's Pride. The yarn I'm using is an anniversary cake by Karen in the color Tropical Butterfly. And please don't knot. Okay, good. And this is my progress so far. I really love that orange and that pink together. I think it's turning out okay. I can see a few mistakes, but this is a learning curve for me. This is a learning tool, a learning experience, a way to gain experience. So I'm not stressing too much over mistakes. This first section I've done either 10 or 12 rows, and it's supposed to be 14 rows, and then you start adding in different stitches. I think when I hit that 14th row, that's where I'm going to put in my first lifeline, because I know that at this point this section will be done, and if on some off chance I have to frog something back, at least I know I can get it back down to this part and save this. But again, I don't know how to do a lifeline. So I'm going to have to get out my little trusty YouTube and check out some YouTube tutorials. I'm sure you guys have some suggestions on how I should watch on how to put in a lifeline. Dawn, I'm talking to you. Yarn is the Sport. Figure out who I should watch to put in a lifeline so that once I get to that next step, I won't lose what I've done so far. So I'm loving this process. I love this yarn. So yeah, if you haven't started, there's still time. Laura's doing, I think, 1 to 2 rows a week. I'm trying to do 2 a day. I didn't do any yesterday, but you know, that's okay. But yeah, come on, join us. Check out Laura Mad Mimi. I'll link her below. I told her I'm copying her. I love everything she's doing, and yeah, I'm jumping on her bandwagon. So that's the other Laura thing I'm doing. The other crochet along that's started, if you watched Jackie at Crochet HD last night, she kicked off her shawl along. Yes, Jackie, I'm not singing it, but I do hear you singing it in my head. And the purpose of her shawl along is to pick out patterns off of Ravelry that are pretty, that just aren't getting enough love. That don't have any projects attached to them, or have very few projects attached to them. And she does have a list of different projects that are great for this. I, in my infinite wisdom, thought I could combine 2 projects and combine Jackie's shawl along with Judy at Crochet HD and her beautiful flower picture and combine them into one. So I picked out the yarn, I picked out the pattern. You guys, no matter how hard I tried, I could not get that kubu to make a shawl. When I was doing the asymmetrical shawl, the edges were just awful. I was struggling. And I came to the conclusion last night, I have to separate these two projects. I just can't fight this yarn, even though it's perfect for Judy's project, and keep it going in Jackie's project. And I also decided Kubu doesn't do well with shawls. It's more of a t-shirt, sweater type yarn. So it went away. I put it back on the shelf. I'm separating the two projects. I'm going to find, I love that first triangle shawl that I picked out with all the texture. I'm going to find the perfect yarn for that, for Jackie's, because I just thought that was a beautiful shawl, and I think it will turn out beautiful with a thinner weight yarn that's got a little more drape, maybe going up a hook size. So that left me, what am I going to do with Judy's? So I came into my yarn room, and I'm doing hashtag shop my stash for these. I'm not trying to buy any more yarn. And I came in here and I was looking around trying to find something that would come close to the colors I had before. And the first one that caught my mind, that caught my eye, was this. And this is a very soft blush pink in that Yarn Bee 44th Street. And I thought, okay, we can build off of this. So here's the soft pink. And then I had it in the brown, which is called Shawl. And these are a lightweight number 3, 70 acrylic, 70 polyamide. And, oops, I just yanked that right out there, didn't I? So those were the first two. Then I realized I had this color in the 44th Street, although it's package difference, it's the same yarn. And this color is camel, and this has got a hint of a green to it, even though it's tan. And I thought, okay, where am I going to bring in that beautiful dark burgundy, dark pink? Looked and looked and looked, and then I came across my Hirschner's 2-ply Afghan in the colored burnished. So these 4 have now become my Judy shawl. And I think that is going to make a very pretty shawl, very close to the colors of the picture. Now that I've picked out this beautiful yarn, what do I make with it? And without giving myself any restrictions, I'm sure I can find the perfect lacy, beautiful something. I'm thinking lacy rectangular or something. So that's project number 1 today, is to pick out that pattern. What else am I working on? Oh, Sophie's Universe. I love working on Sophie's Universe. That's out in the other room because that bag's just too heavy for me to carry back and forth. I have started round 3. I will show you my project progress on that on Wednesday, and I will post a picture of it in my Facebook group and in Carrie's Facebook group. Carrie the Yarny Elephant is the one who started this crochet along. She's the one who is, coordinating all this. And if you have any questions or anything, she's the one to go to. There's a million ways to contact her through Facebook, Facebook Messenger. I think they have a Zoom room that's open. So there's a lot of help available. Luckily, knock on wood, I haven't had to ask for any help just yet, but I'm sure there's going to be a time when I do. And Carrie's great. She knows what she's doing. I believe she's doing 3 blankets at the same time. That's beyond my brain power. I've decided that to do Sophie's Universe, it has to be me, the book, and the yarn. That's it. I can't have any outside distractions with that. This is not a sit in front of the TV crochet for me. I just can't do it that way. I have to have it a little bit quiet because I'm still really new at reading patterns, although I'm getting better. I just need that little bit of extra quiet so that I can make sure that I'm following it the right way. I really want this to turn out to be heirloom quality, and at this point I think it really is. So anyway, let's see, that I did Luck of the Draw, I did Double Dog Dare, I did Expression Fiber Arts, I did Judy's Crochet, I did Jackie's Crochet, Sophie's Universe. Gosh, that's 6. That's a lot, right? That's more than enough to get me through the next couple of days. I got my Hobie yarn, and I got the pattern for my granddaughter. That has to be done the 1st of March, so I got to get on that the beginning of February because I want her to have it for her birthday. So really, that's the only thing that's really got me under a deadline, is I want to be able to get this scarf with the sleeves done for my granddaughter for her birthday. And I think I'm going to make one for my other granddaughter. I think she would like one too. But I think I have some lava cakes here. She's all about black and gray. And I have some lava cakes here that I think would make a really pretty one too. If not, I have a couple of the bobbins in the black with the gray that would work too. So again, shop my stash for another birthday present. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for this Monday. If you have a chance, check out my Instagram, check out my Facebook page. I would really love to hear from you on either of those. Facebook, show me what you're working on. I would love to see some of your progress on some of these make-alongs. If you're joining in any of them, let me know. My email's listed below if you want to get me through email. However you want to contact me, I would love it. But in the meantime, until we get together on Wednesday, be kind to everyone.